Hello. Right, so we're going to try and complete the Dragon's Egg, which I didn't get finished yesterday. Right, I was quite sleep deprived when I named it. I think it was that one. Let's find out. Hey, right, that's the one we want. So I kind of want to just get this finished, ideally as quick as possible, because there's other stuff I want to do, which is always the way. Right, so let's see. Obviously my problem last time was that I made the scales too small and the egg too big. This time I've gone for a slightly different aesthetic, the opposite of that in fact. Right, we'll get that sort of into position. We'll load these ones up. Doo-doo-doo. Any of them, any of them. On the few shortcut, bugger. So just like last time, I don't actually want to make the egg part of the end build, because I want to delete that and have a perfectly formed set of scales on there. What I'm doing now, I know the shortcut. Yep, lovely. So then, obviously the beauty of the rotate is we only need to get one perfect, which is a lot easier than 50. Right, so now rather than the egg being the point of reference, in theory I want the set of scales below to be the point. Like that, like that. That looks good. Very little overlap there. Right. Let's give that a go. I'm going to copy and paste the next one and just put that out of the way there because I'll use that in a minute. And then back on everybody's favourite circle pattern. That one and the tiny little axis at the top. I said the tiny little axis at the top, thank you. Right. Let's start off with, I should have just remembered it. I didn't. Oh well, 15. I like that. There's a few gaps. I could lower it potentially. Or maybe those gaps would disappear if I hit 20. They did. They all did. Okay, right. Right, that's good, that's good, that's good. So, let's merge them. Let's do the shortcut first. Do. Right, it's looking good. Actually, I'm just going to check that my stream is all active and things along those lines. Right. Yep, and the sound is a bit quiet. I'm just going to check that my stream is all active and things along those lines. Right. That'll do. Lovely, right. Oh, not that one. So back to this. Right, so as we can see, the angling back of these has given it the start of a nice taper. I can hear myself, that's not good. That's really not good. Less of that. Huzzah! Always worth just keeping a spare one. Or three. See already, this is so much better than that the one I did yesterday. So much better. And with the big individual scales, it should print quite nicely as well in theory. In theory. Angle it back a bit. Is that too much? No, no, no. That looks good. Almost. I think I had it right and then made it wrong. That's fine. Yeah, to be fair, the point is in line there. That needs to go up a little bit. That looks good. That looks real good. So now I've got that spare one. Once again, if this goes wrong, I can just drop that down, and all the angles and settings are saved to the actual object. So it's very easy to drop it back in position when this goes wrong. Right, the tops are overlapping a lot because of the taper, but I'm using the bottom of the scales to justify where I'm the inclination to have them, because in theory the top's going to be covered by the next point. And I do kind of need to decide what to do when I hit the very top, because just a bunch of these isn't going to look great. Now it's merging time. Oh, fun. Looking good. Right. No scale left behind. Lovely. Right, I could probably get away with one more layer of the scales up high, then about below. Probably should have worked from the bottom to the top. There we go, I've learned a lesson. Ooh. Actually, I might make it a little bit smaller after I copy and paste it. Ah, that's good. That looks pretty good. That looks less so. Just tweak that around. Looks pretty level coming out there. Maybe a slight inclination to the left, but nothing to worry about really. Perfect. Right. Right. Either I can start working on the bottom and then I don't need to think about what to do on the top, or I can try and do something on the top and just deal with it. Regardless, for now, merge. It's exactly how John Hurt felt. Right. Why do both of those arrows do the same axis? That's not right. Oh no, I'm just being an idiot. That's fine. Right, I don't like the look of that yet, but that circle there, the absolute dependency on my circle pattern is potentially in the way. So we don't dick around with that, we save that thing. Let's have a quick little look what it looks like here. But I do think I need to tweak it a bit more. That's not so bad, you know. That I like. If I can do something on the top, then that I like. But not enough. I can tweak that and like that more. So if I'm going to hide the top anyway, let's just make sure it's the bottom of the scales that really stick out. I don't want them parallel with the ground. Some kind of inclination, however. How much? We'll see. That's not what I clicked on, damn it. Yeah, I'm having that. Right. I can't tell now if that's awesome or terrible. If I can put something on top of it, just a bit of stone or something. Right, what can I work with? Okay, right, that's what we're working with. We're going to see what we can do with that. Oh, I wonder if I can make a dragon claw cut. No, that's not. It's not. I'm not there yet. Right. Let's take a pentagon and basically twist it and tweak it and fillet it and chamfer it and just see what we end up with. I just want it to look like a weird rock in theory. Do you know what? No, I'm changing my mind. I kind of want these gone and just continue the scale pattern up until the top. Probably should have kept one of them. It's okay, I can do that. Right, so I'm going to shrink this down a bit. And excellent, yep. And then that one goes there. Right, let's see how that looks. Love it. Love everything about it. Nice, simple. Design in a rock. Seriously. Who does that? You can tell it's extreme. I deleted it. Right, let's merge these. And enter. And let's go nuts. Let's merge this and this and this. Oh. And enter. Right. And no scale left behind. Donald Trump at the end of a night. Right, so now I need to put the bottom layers on. Oh shit. God, I hope that's a spare normal one. This is why it's always important to copy and paste. Yes, that is a spare normal one. Whew! That would have been embarrassing. I'm just gonna put that back to safety over there. Oh shit. And down to there. And rotate it around. Right. It's at a weird angle. No, that wasn't to rotate. That looks good. Oh, it's rotating at such a skew F angle. Push that back in there because we need it to come to a finer point. Too fine a point. Might not actually be able to have it angled back as far as I'd like. That's not great at the bottom there, that's not great. Do you know what? We'll see, because it might be that when I delete the actual egg bit later, it's not a problem at all. Right, copy that, and then paste that, and then store that somewhere nice and safe. And away from me safe, there we go. Right. Circular pattern, woo! jump to 20. See, I don't like this, just this little bit of overlap at the top here. Probably wouldn't even be noticeable when it's printed out, but the problem is there's not a lot of room to edge it back, really, is there? No, I like it. Drop that down, and once again merge. Right. See, this might be a good point for me to actually get rid of the egg, like right now, but we'll see. Won't do anything hasty. Not quick beam today. Oh, they're all such weird angles. There is probably a way to default the orbit back, but I don't know it, so yeah, I'll just suffer instead. Right. Here's the thing, I don't know if circular pattern will actually work without without the egg here. So, we're just going to copy everything and paste everything and slow the computer down, but it might save time in the long run. Or it might not. We'll see. Right then. My computer is now nice and slow. Usually if the objects are overlapping, you just click on them a few times and the right one will come to the surface. Is it me, or is that orbiting almost defaulted back to a usable level? Now I remember why I made that other one. Try and line these ones up as well as possible. Right, let's see how it goes. Circle pattern. This may not work. That looks pretty working to me. But I don't like it. I don't like it. The inclination is far too sharp, which is fine. That's fine. This is all fine. Just tweak it and push it and copyright it as a dance move. Oh, too far. Oh, that rotate is so weird. Might have just repeated the same mistake I made and the inclination being too sharp, but I won't make that mistake a third time. That is good, that is good. So select the solid, select the axes, make, I don't know, 15. I like that, maybe more. You know what, nearly done on that, you know. Not much in the way of overlap. Obviously everything here is going to be on the underside. It's not going to be too easy to spot. But there is a lot of it, you know. Let's just push it back just 1 millimetre more. That's too far. Right, and then let's try that again. See how nicely that's coming together at the bottom. Very little work required. Right, let's merge them. Yep, I'm happy with that. This is how armadillos are made, you know. And across there. If I'm lucky, this will be one of the last 2 layers. And then I'm going to go over some of the options for what to do next. Maybe something Overwatch related, maybe something else, A Song of Ice and Fire related. So as you can tell, it's going to be something good. That up, and so we can see where they overlap. So we want to know roughly where we're going to want the top bit, and then move that across to there, and then over, and then angle it facing the center of the egg. Oh shit, no. That looks a lot better. And I totally meant to do it as well, honest. Circular pattern, woo! Love that you can click things through things 9 times out of 10. It just makes life so much easier than having to orbit around and find out, find the precise place to click it. Right, we can have quite a few here. You know, I know I said I was looking forward to getting rid of the actual body of the egg, but I might put it back on later, which I think I can do. Maybe not perfectly. I kind of regret deleting it now, but that's the time for worrying about that has passed. Merge, 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 enter. Right, now one more scale on the bottom. Can't believe my scale's all the way over there.
Just nipping over to the shop. Do you need anything?
No, I'm good, cheers. Thank you. And back you come. And through there, and then we'll spin that over. Oh shit. Ah, come on, just Just angle nicely. Angle nicely. Go on, you know you want to. I don't think it wants to. Oh, that's a bit better. That's got some perspective now. I'm making it worse. I'm definitely making it worse. Right, let's just play around with something that looks somewhat legit. That's good, that's good. Now where's the third one? There's the third one. That's good, that's what I wanted. Oh, it's getting somewhere. Oh, that's pointing to the centre. That's pointing to the centre. And then we raise it. No, 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 no. Okay, we raise it up. That's good, that's good, that's good. What's actually overlapping though? Come on, just play nice. Right, right, right. Let's have a quick reset. And a save. Let's save it. Let's be smart, pragmatic, responsible. Oh shit, no, undo. Whatever I did, undo. Yep, that's fine. This is fine. Did I not merge that to that? And where's that scale? I swear I'd have to scale inside of there. Where are ya? Come on. No, you're in there. Guarantee there's an easier way of doing it. But every now and then, a little game hide and seek. Good. Looks like the orientation is somewhat back to what I was hoping for. That looks pretty easy to manipulate. That's good. Getting that all angled. Just lower it a little bit. And this one I am going to want overlapping. Overlapping itself, I mean. That looks good. Right, let's see how this works. See how this works. Right, circular pattern. That one, and axes, where are you? There you are. No, 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 that might not be it. There you are. See you there, you little bastard. Right, I think that's pretty much it for that. I mean, there's still going to be some after work and stuff, but that should be the bulk of that. Let's get a few of these merged. Yeah, you can add the big one as well. There we go. Then merge, and let's merge everything here together. Oh. And that is one. Is there anything else here that's not merged? What's that? As far as I can tell, that's everything. Right, now as I said earlier, there's a temptation to put the egg back inside the scales. This is what it looks like from the inside. That's cool. So there are options here. There are options. I mean, regardless, it's going to put a lot of support structure on the inside if I choose to print it. So what we'll do is we'll export this. This is just the just a shell, just the dragon scales in the shape of an egg. Egg. Yeah, that's good, but do I want it as... Yeah, we'll have it as an STL file as well as 123D. Oh, I haven't got a file for that yet. Let's rectify that. Oh, wrong one. Okay, right. So obviously we know what size the egg we need is, because we have one here. And with any luck, it is on the same X-plane. We can pretty much just do that. That might be extremely anticlimactic. Oh no, look at the bottom of it there. I can't be able to just point it to my screen there. Around here, so that's... If it does that all the way around, then that's not great. Well, let's have a little look and see what that's like to actually print. So, I mean, the main splicer I use tends to be Cura, because I did so yesterday and probably will do tomorrow. It's bigger than I thought. 10 hours to print, and that is quite large. It'll probably require a lot of support structure on the inside. Yep, definitely. What's the timing on that? 15 hours, an additional 5 hours if I want to put the support structure in, which, believe me, I do. There's not an option to not. However, right, so that's 93 centimeters tall, 93 millimeters tall, so just under 10 centimeters. Let's try 80. Just by reducing it down a bit, I've got the time down a lot. Let's try 50% overall. I'm hoping that's 50% literally overall. Yeah, that is. That's 4.5 centimeters high. Couple of hours. Nice. Yeah, a little bit onto Cura. It's good to tweak around with designs. You can't make anything on it, but you can do some tweaking with it. So, say for example, if I wanted to make it 10 centimeters big, but no other dimensions. Just turn off uniform scaling. Oh no, that's 10 mil big, so I've got a squashed egg now, which actually looks weirdly cool. I I kind of want to print that. But the example. Let's do 200 mil, so 20 centimeters big. But this is just tool, so no other bits are affected. So I could print that, but I don't want to. I that's got none of anything. But it would be quicker than printing it at the other points with the other inputs. So let's turn that on. I wonder what snap scaling does. Nah. So say for example, let's find out if it was 60 mil high. How long would it take? Maybe 3.5 hours as a punt? 4.5 hours. Yeah. I think I'll keep that to hand. Yeah, I can just go there for now. Right, so that's it for today. Over the course of the last 2 streams, we've thrown together a relatively simple dragon egg, pretty much using using the circular pattern, angling, copying, pasting, circular pattern, angling, copying, pasting to get a crescendo of different layered results. How they actually show out, I will get a print done on this. I'll stick it on the Instagram and Twitter and other places to get things out there on that. And yeah, if you like the video, let me know what you think.